here I am all procrastinating and stuff. But I can't procrastinate this much longer because this has got to be put out today. So, inside crochet, I haven't even looked at the front cover yet. You're seeing it before I am because I've deliberately made sure that I only see the address thingy. I love that these magazines are really thick. And the good thing is it's not thick because of ads. It's thick because... Ow! I got a paper cut! Ow! Oh, that didn't go quite as I planned. Oh dear. Well, there may be a little bit of blood on this issue. Added extras. Yummy. What we got? We've got, this of course is an extra to the magazine, so it goes in the giveaway cube. I'll try not to bleed on it. I'm so sorry. Cozy accessories. 8 snuggly pieces, perfect for winter. Oh, actually, if I do that. Oh, wrong way, sorry. Okay. I know there's 9 pictures, but it says 8 snuggly pieces. So we have, I kind of semi-like this. Tyne wrap. This stunning lace wrap is perfect for long walks on cool autumn days. It was just a minute boasting it was winter. Make your mind up. This is a 3 out of 4 difficulty, and they've used Isaiga Spinny, 100% wool, 100 grams, 600 meters or 656 yards. And they've used 3 balls of it and a 4.5mm hook. And I'll try and show you the close-up without, there you go, without getting told off for showing you guys too much. And it comes with a chart, and you literally do one half, then do the other and put them together. As it is. Who was that by the way? Let's have a look. The creator is Anna Nikki Pirovics. And this is Tunisian fingerless mittens, which I'm going to have to show you and then take away for a moment. So this is by Sarah Reed, a beginner Tunisian crochet project to stave off the winter chill in style. They've used Erica Knight vintage wool, which is 100% wool, 50-gram ball, 87 meters, 95 yards, and they have used 3 balls altogether. 3 balls just for some fingerless mitts. I ask you, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I mean, fingerless mittens, let's face it, grab your scraps, really. They've also used a 7mm Tunisian hook, and they have blocked them, as you do. So that is Tunisian fingerless mitts. The Blue Notes cowl, which I can do that to you for the moment. The inspiration for this cowl came from a wonderful Blue Notes jazz CD. It uses a rhythmic stitch pattern so you can feel the music around you while crocheting. And the pattern is by Annalise Bays and is a 3 out of 4 difficulty. Did I tell you what the Tunisian difficulty was? I don't think I did. If I didn't, they were a 3 too. Not they were a 3 too, they were a 3 also. Okay. They have used Malabrigo Rios, 100% merino wool, 100 grams per ball, 192 meters or 210 yards, and they have used 3 balls altogether, a 4mm and a 5.5mm hook to make. So there's that. We're making a whole, I thought we were making a whole coat then. Hang on. Don't get overexcited, Lisa. There you go. Velvet olive mittens. These magical mitts can be worked in any sock yarn. Choose your favourite hand-dyed shade to match your outfit. This is by Bianca Boonstra and is a 2 out of 4 difficulty. They have used Collinet Jitterbug, 100% merino wool, 150 grams per ball, 360 meters, 400 yards, and they've used 1 ball for this and a 2.5mm hook. So that's these. Ooh, bubbly, 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 bubbly. Chunky pocket scarf. This cosy scarf will keep you extra warm and snuggly during the cold winter days. It's by San B for Loop San, and it's a 3 out of 4 difficulty. They've used Debbie Bliss Roma, which is 70% wool, 30% alpaca, 100 grams, 80 meters, 87 yards. And they've used a total of 6 balls and a 12mm hook. And by the looks of it, extremely easy pattern. Oh, let me do the close-up for you. Let me do you the close-up. There you go. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. I quite like the pattern on that. Next we have Plait Hat. This is up my alley. A close-fitting hat inspired by woven plaits and braids. Basic hairpin strips are easily joined together to create this attractive beanie. Well, that's different. Making it in strips? You are. Wow. A to F. That's what, 6 strips? But they're saying it's a 2 out of 4 difficulty. They have used Sadar Wool Rich Aran, which is 60% wool, 40% acrylic, 100 grams per ball, also 190 meters and 208 yards. And they've used 1 ball, a 5mm hook, an expandable hairpin loom. So this isn't even crochet, this is loomy. But you know what? I really, really like this. I mean, they're saying it's classed as crochet because they're saying double crochet 5 loops together just for the first bit. And then they go on about the loom. I don't know. I'm naive, I know nothing. I know nothing at all, nothing. Next we have the cowl neck poncho, a perfect cover up for a cool evening. This simple asymmetric poncho is made with super chunky yarn and can be whipped up in a weekend. And this is a 1 out of 4 difficulty by Liz Ward. She has used James C. Brett Amazon Super Chunky, which is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 100 grams, 81 meters, 88 yards, and 6 balls altogether, and a 9mm hook. So that's that, and I'll give you the little close-up. And the last thing on here, we have the corrugated scarf. Proof that even the most mundane inspiration can create beautiful results. This pretty scarf was inspired by Helda's grandmother's corrugated shed roof. And the pattern is by Helda Panagari. Pangari. It's a 3 out of 4 difficulty. And she has used Rowan Pure Wool DK, 100% wool, 50 grams of wool, 130 meters, 142 yards, and 5 balls altogether with a 4.5 hook. And if I'm very careful, I can kind of show you that. So there you go. So that's going in the giveaway cube. And then we can get on to the actual magazine. So issue 154. Someone needs to tell her to lay off the sunbeds. I mean, that's not even skin colouring. That is orange, woman. Orange. Okay. Let's open her up and see what we have. I am loving that. Okay, we'll get to it. Table of contents. I shouldn't look at it. I should carry on. Okay. Designer interview, reading corner. This is what they're recommending. This month, designer Helda Pangari, we've just mentioned her, recommends Be Mindful of Monsters by Lauren Stockley and Ellen Surrey, which follows Ezzy, a relatable 9-year-old whose emotions have grown into monsters. I don't think I can relate to a 9-year-old. Pretty sure I can't. With its engaging story and diverse characters, this book includes therapeutic metaphors and activities designed for children who find it challenging to manage big emotions. The story is about the importance of accepting all our emotions, even the icky ones, and learning what our feelings are trying to tell us. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next. Stuff to put on your yarn wish list. Positive vibes. Let's Do This is a cheerful new colourway in For the Love of Yarns Positive Affirmations collection, designed by For the Love of Yarn. Pretty petals. I'm doing this in order so I remember it when I show you the picture. Inspired by the colours of fallen rose petals, the hues of damask in beehive yarns, Audrey Classic Sock would make a beautiful pair of socks. Beehive yarns. And Spring Beauty, this Nen 4-ply in Hocus Crocus from River Knits is a gently variegated yarn with shades that blend beautifully in a finished piece, and that's River Knits. And lastly, Golden Touch, which really does look very golden. The Golden Making Hay shade of Cat and Sparrows, oh so fine, DK Blueface Leicester and Silk Blend yarn is perfect for a one skein make. It's a very, very golden colour. So, I'm going to try and do this. I just can't see what you can see because I have glare. Yeah, that last one's very, very, very golden. I don't know what you saw. I'm so sorry if you couldn't see anything. Kind of defeats the object really, doesn't it? Okay. Oh. That might be nice. I'm gonna put a bookmark in here because I've just seen something that might be really nice as a giveaway. Turn the page from the adverts and they're recommending the books, like the actual crochet books. So we have first off, the one they are pushing the most is Easy Crochet for Beginners by Nikki Trench. It's $14.99 at the moment in UK terminology. First published in 2011 and still beloved by many veteran crocheters, The projects have stood the test of time, and the collection includes 35 lovely projects for the home, elegant accessories and cute makes for children, all predominantly made in Nikki's trademark palette of pastels and contemporary ice cream shades. So I don't know how I'm going to show you this book, but I'm going to try. So that's one of the makes, and that is the book. Supersized Crochet Animals by Christy Simpson. £18.99 at time of publishing. Using US terminology, miniature crochet may be cute, but the 20 supersized amigurumi animals in this book are just the right size for proper cuddles. And this is stuff that's worked with chunky yarns. So there's the book. I know it's slightly blurry, but at least you get an idea of what the cover looks like. Crochet Animal Blankets and Blocks by Ira Rott. $15.99 at the moment, and US terminology used. Says from just 18 adorable animal block designs, you can create over 100 projects, and there are designs to suit all skill levels. Each block features fun 3D elements, and you can mix and match elements to create your own unique characters. So that's that one. I like the idea of that one. I like it. It's expensive, but I like the idea of that one. Crochet Creatures of Myth and Legend by Megan Lapp. It's £20.99 and using US terminology. Designer Megan Lapp shares how to make 19 mythical creatures from gargoyles to griffins. The book includes 6 smaller projects, including a Pegasus, a Phoenix, which are great starting points for those new to amigurumi, alongside 6 larger mythological beasts, a dragon, kraken, feathered serpent, owl griffin, phoenix and unicorn. I know a lot of people might really like that one. So that's there. I think I might have to put one of those books on my wish list, because I don't think I can get away with it. Okay, there's a double page spread about ribbing. Get your minds out the gutter. This is by Claire Montgomery, who is a textiles teacher and designer specialising in knit and crochet. And she basically goes through different forms of ribbing. Now, I can't show you anything because the pictures are all integrated into the report, so I can't even show you. But what I can show you is something that looks really pathetic, because once again they've done something where, why have you used that colour to show it off? That makes no sense, because it doesn't show it off. It's one of those moments. Frosty Mitts by Claire Montgomery. 2 out of 4 difficulty, and they say the delicate lace panel and picot edging on these mitts are so easy to hook but add a touch of prettiness to any everyday accessory. Now I'll show you what I mean by why use that colour, because you're not actually showing them off by doing that. You see, I mean, really, that's seriously showing them off, isn't it? But they've used Scapiers, Our Tribe, 70% merino wool, 30% polyamide, 100 grams in each ball, 420 metres, 459 yards. They have used 1 ball, a 2.5mm and a 3mm hook. Special stitches, picot. And there is a chart to help along. So this makes it look a little bit better, but seriously, you could have used a darker what's it, Do you know what I mean? A coat, so they'd stand out a little bit. But hey ho, you do you. Okay, so patterns we have coming up. I'm not going to go through that because I know that wastes a lot of time, and I'm going to show you the stuff anyway. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the patterns. I know sitting here for 50 minutes is ridiculous. So, you know, I'm going to see what I can do about wrangling it down a bit. And one of those ways is not showing you what's coming up in the thingy, but actually showing you what's there at the time. Okay, so they are doing a crochet along by Jane Crowfoot, Spirit of Flora. We're so excited to introduce the first two parts of our fabulous new Cal by Jane Crowfoot, inspired by the arts and crafts artist William de Morgan. This design will run from issues 154 to 164, so 10 parts. Inclusive, so make sure you don't miss a single step of this creative journey. And I quite like this because there's so much texture, and it's using the overlay mosaic by the look of it, and that's the one that I can do. I haven't tried the interwoven or interbreeding. I can do the overlay mosaic, so this is a nice one. It gives nice texture and definition. Okay, so let's skip, and then they go into the artist that it was inspired by. And to make that crochet along, you are going to need Starcraft Life DK and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 balls. Nope, 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 nope. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17 balls. And then also 4 balls in Recreate DK. Again, it's Starcraft. So if I just show you that. Going to the next thingy. Now I'm going to have to... hang on. Life Trellis Motif. The design of this piece was based on a ceramic tile by William de Morgan. Again, he's quite popular, and includes my signature 3D leaves, some puff stitches, and a little bit of surface crochet. And this is, of course, by Jane Crowfoot again. I say, of course, like you know. But let me just... There you go. Starcraft Life DK has been used. 75% acrylic, 25% wool, 100 grams, 298 meters, 326 yards. 3 balls of that have been used. And then they've used Starcraft Recreate DK for 40% wool, 30% acrylic, 30% polyester, all recycled. 100 grams is 350 meters, 382 yards. Again, another 3 balls. 3.5mm hook and 4mm hook to make. Special stitches. Make Puff is a special stitch. So that's for the first part. And then the second part, the Moffat Flower Motif, based on a tile design called Moffat, produced at William de Morgan's Merton Abbey factory. This motif is made by creating layers of crochet petals and leaves. So I'm going to have to tell you about it and then show you. I'm sorry. It's the way it is, unfortunately. So again, Starcraft DK, Life DK, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls, and then 3 balls of the Recreate and a 4mm hook. The way I bend these books and manipulate them. So there we go. again, you can see that it's layered. Give a nice bit of texture. Can't show you them because it's all integrating into the pattern. And we have a double page of adverts and another double page of adverts and half page of adverts, and then now we're on to the makes. Okay, so first off, I really like this. I really like this, so much so I really want to make this, and I know it would cost a flipping fortune, but I absolutely, this is so me. Okay, yeah, Lisa, what is it? Just show us already. Okay, I will show you a better picture in a minute. This is the Anfa jumper by Claire Montgomery, a super cozy sweater inspired by Claire's Anfa Dickey project from issue 143. It uses the Celtic weave stitch and a super chunky yarn to hook an Aran style jumper. And it's a 3 out of 4 difficulty. She has used West Yorkshire Spinners Retreat Super Chunky Roving. I love roving! Which is 100% blue-faced Kerry Hill wool, 200 grams, 120 metres, 131 yards. And she, for this, she's recommending between 7 and 10 balls, depending on your size. I'm still fat. That's 10 balls. That's 2,000 grams. That's a lot of wool, but I really like it. Yeah, let's get back. Also a 10mm hook, but any super chunky yarn will do. Special stitches, Celtic weave and twisted cable. And then let me show you, then maybe you can tell why I really like it. Maybe. There you go. Oh, I really want one. Really want one. And weirdly, it looks like it'll crochet up quite quickly as well. It probably won't. But they are doing sizes small to extra large. So if I made the extra large, let's face it, I'd have to lose weight to get into it, which I'm doing slowly. There you go. I really like that. Really like that. And hang on, is it all worked as one? It can't be worked as one, surely. Round, divide for sleeves and body. Sleeves. It's done in three bits. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, next. The Strata cardigan. By Faye Dashper Hughes. Strata is a semi-fitted drop shoulder cardigan, perfect for jeans over a strappy top, or as an extra layer for snuggling in the house. And it's a 4 out of 4 difficulty. So she's used a John Arbon Textiles Yarnadelic worsted, 100% Corriedale, sorry, I needed to squint. Corriedale wool, 100 grams, 216 metres, 236 yards. And depending on the size that you need between 6 and 12 balls. A 5mm hook, and it needs to be blocked. Special stitches used. A starting half treble. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the alternative is. HBHTR, so it's a treble, half back, half treble. I don't know what that one is. Let me see if it's in the back. Let me cheat, because I don't know that term. So No, it's not even in the back here. That's clever. Okay, well, I can't tell you because it doesn't tell me. But it does give you exactly how to make it step by step to do that particular stitch, which is very, very handy. So that is the Strata cardigan. Can I show you that? I think I can show you that close up there, if it didn't blow out. Okay, and that's done in 5 sections. So it's a lot of sewing together. Oh, I like it, I like it, I like it. I hate this issue so far. I hate it. There's another jumper. I'm not even really a jumper person. I mean, I'm a dressing gown person. But here we go with another jumper that I really like. Frost, and it's not just because of the colour. Frostbite Jumper by Lucy George. Plaited and twisted together, this jumper is ideal as an extra layering piece. It's a 3 out of 4 difficulty. Now I'm going to have to read it to you and then show you it because it's all intermingled. They have used Drops Air. I've done a review for that. 65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, 7% wool, 50 grams, 150 metres, 164 yards each one. And depending on the size that you need, you are going to need 3 colours and between 5, 8, 10, between 10 and 8, 10, 13, 15 and 15 balls, a 5.5mm hook, and there are no special stitches, but there's the jumper. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then I'm going to show you the arm, and then I still love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. This is really unique. Well, for me, it's unique. Look at the arm. It's like you're covered up, but you're not overly covered up, but you're covered. I really like it. Oh my gosh. Bookmark. Oh dear. Oh dear, Lisa. Oh dear. So they do sizes extra small to 3XL. Which is a bonus because I don't think I'd be a 3XL. I think I'd be a 2XL, so that's a bonus. Advert, and then Midnight Frost Top. They're doing a lot of jumpers. Midnight Frost Top by Rianne Drinkwater. Bring some sparkle to your winter wardrobe with this randomly striped sweater, and it's a 4 out of 4 difficulty. So there it is. And they've used Scapier's Twinkle, 75% cotton, 25% polyester, 50 grams, 130 metres, 142 yards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colours. And between 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, between 15 and 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 20 balls to make, and a 4.5mm hook. And then I'll show you the there you go. I mean, let's face it, if you're a big bird or male, either or, you've got stripes going that way, it's just going to make you look even fatter. So avoid like the plague. But this is in a small and up to a 3XL again. Now, amazingly, as much as you guys are probably going to go, what, really? I don't like this. I don't know why I don't like it. But this is a Wild Frost shawl. This delicate motif-based wrap is worked in a beautiful silk and mohair blend yarn. It's a 2 out of 4 difficulty and is by Casey Ward. There you go. So they've used Fibre Spates Fairy Wings, which is 69% mulberry silk, 22% mohair, 9% polyamide, 50-gram balls, 175 meters, 191 yards, and a 3.5mm hook. Special stitches: a beginning cluster and a 2 treble cluster. And yeah, I don't know why I don't like it, but normally I go for that kind of thing. And this one, not really. Massive chart to go with it. So if you're more of a chart person, you're all good. And it's got button up thingies on it. Well, buttons, you know. This one I kind of like a little bit more, but only a little bit. Frosty Tunisian Shawl by Annie Nikipirovics. This delicate shawl is created with simple stripes and lace. There's a lot of stripes going on in this issue too, huh? It's a 4 out of 4 difficulty. And they've used Rowan Valley Tweed, 100% wool, 100 grams, 207 meters, 226 yards. 2 balls of that. And then they've used Rowan Kid Silk Haze, which is 70% mohair, 30% silk, 25 grams, 210 meters, 229 yards. 2 balls of that and a 5mm Tunisian hook. There you go. Lots and lots and lots of special stitches in this one. Cluster, end stitch, Tunisian simple, 1 return pass, 2 return pass, pearl stitch, this is all Tunisian, pearl stitch, full stitch, simple stitch 2 together, simple stitch 3 together, and picot. And there's another picture. Okay. I just saw the time on the recording. I'm like, 58 minutes? Are you kidding? No, we're not there yet. Anyway, next, Mohair Whispers by Helder Panagri. See, that's showing more of her natural skin now. She doesn't look like I'll show you in a minute. She doesn't look like an Oompa Loompa anymore. This is actually looking like, I think they messed up the makeup on the first one. She's looking more her natural self on this one. A wide reversible bottom up lace triangular shaped shawl by using 2 different yarn weights in the same colorway. You can create contrasting textures of fabric, and it's a 3 out of 4 on the difficulty scale. They've used West Green Loft yarn, Wisp Kid Silk Mohair lace, which is 72% Super Kid mohair, 28% mulberry silk, which is 50 grams, 420 meters, 459 yards. And they've also used a skein of West Green Loft yarn, WGLY, classic sock, 75% merino wool, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 425 meters, 464 yards, and a 3.5mm hook. No special stitches. It's okay. I think if I saw it in a darker colour, I might like it more. And no, it's not just because it's pink, it's just because it's not being showed off well enough, I think. Next, Patchwork Bag by Nikki Trench. This bag is made up of simple squares joined together to make a front, back, sides and base, and is made using merino wools in a lovely colour palette. And this is in the book that I mentioned earlier about Easy Crochet for Beginners. It's a 2 out of 4 difficulty. And I'll show you part of the bag while I read it, and then I don't know what I'll do. I'll show you the main picture in a moment. Debbie Bliss Rialto DK has been used, which is 100% merino wool, 50 grams, 315 meters, 345 yards per ball. And they have used 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balls altogether. And then they've used Scapier's Merino Soft, which is 50% merino wool, 25% microfiber, 25% acrylic, 50 grams, 105 meters, 115 yards, and 1 ball of that. And a 4mm hook, some lining fabric, and fusible interfacing. Fusible interfacing. I know what they mean by that, but it's a very, very strange term. I've never heard of it being called that before, but I'll go with it. So there's that. Spots and Stripes blanket. Here we go with the stripes again. By Katie Jones. The join as you go construction makes this project come together quickly, and it packs a colourful punch. 2 out of 4 difficulty. Materials: paint box yarns, Simply Chunky, 100% acrylic, 100 grams, 136 meters, 149 yards, 10, 13 balls altogether, and a 6mm hook. No special stitches, but there we have, get back, there we have the stripes and spots, or was it stripes and dots? Spots and stripes. Well, that was close enough. There's charts, there's diagrams, there's showing you how to join. All good. Next we have the Tea Light Dutch House. Not for real candles. I'm throwing that out there. Do not do that at home. This is by Quanny Cheng. 3 out of 4 difficulty. When the days are dark and cold, this tea light house is a perfect mate to bring in some light and warmth. Fake candle, okay? Fake candle. She's used Scapier's Maxi Sugar Rush, 100% cotton, 50 grams, 280 meters, 306 yards, and 2 balls altogether, and a 1.25mm hook. A little bit of cardboard is also needed. No special stitches. Oh, and there's diagrams with how to put it together. Oh my gosh, they've even got window sills. Oh my word. Double page advert. Then we have Yorick the Yeti by Victoria Caris. Snuggle up with this soft and cuddly Yeti with a 3 out of 4 difficulty. They've used Serdar Alpine Super Chunky, 100% polyester, 50 grams, 33 meters, 36 yards. They've used 2 balls of that, and then they have used 3 balls of Serdar Happy Cotton DK, which is 100% cotton, 20 gram ball, 43 meters or 47 yards. And they've also used 1 ball of Serdar Snuggly DK, 55% nylon, 45% acrylic, 50 grams, 165 meters, 179 yards. 3mm, 5mm and 6mm hooks are used. Of course, you're going to need some stuffing for it, some black safety eyes, and a little bit of black cotton. Special stitches, invisible decrease, 2 together, raised treble front. I don't know if I want to like this next pattern or if I want to feel sorry for the kid. Star Ear Flaps Hat by Jacinta Bowie and Debbie Lomas. A fun crocodile stitch hat with star motif and cozy ear flaps. It's a 3 out of 4 difficulty. They've used King Cole baby alpaca, which is 100% baby alpaca, 50 grams, 100 meters, 110 yards, and they have used between 2 and 3 balls, depending on the size that you need. And of course, a 3.5mm needle will help it go along. Special stitch, the crocodile stitch. I think I feel sorry for the kid. They have done measurements for a baby up to a child, 36 to a 47 centimetre circumference noggin. Next, we're almost done. The Zig-a-Zag cushion by Casey Ward. This clever design is created by combining 2 colourways of the same motifs. It's a 2 out of 4 difficulty. She's used Yarn Smith's Create Chunky 100% acrylic, 100 grams, 150 meters, 164 yards. 6 balls altogether. 6mm hook, and of course you're going to need a cushion pad for it. There you go. That might be the last one, and there's a diagram to go with it as well. Adverts, advert, how to crochet, abbreviations, simple stitches, and an interview in the back. Regarding well-being. So I have bookmarks in this one. I don't think I've done that for a long time with the crochet magazine. There's a lot of stripes in this. A lot of stripes. There's a lot of jumpers in this. A lot of jumpers. But £7.99. There's a lot of patterns in there that you could give a go. There's not that many like beginner patterns this time round. It's more you're pushing it a little bit, kind of wanted to say hardiness, that's the wrong word, skill level. But you know, there's a fair little bit for anybody in there. That, you know, you'd be able to find something, I think. But maybe you can let me know what you like. And if you like any of the walls that I called out, or you saw on the pattern and you were like, oh, that looks quite nice, let me go and have a look. Down below is my Lovecrafts affiliation. By all means, go and have a nosy. And I would say this month, it's worth it. Personal opinion. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. What did you like? Let me know in the comments.